My name is Noah Miller from Tri-County Technical College. Today is March 29, 2018, and my persuasive speech topic is why fast food should be cheaper. Fast food chains are some of the best money-making business enterprises in the world, and it's duly based to the prices and how much they cost according to markets, and how they cost less than other big restaurants like Sharonda's and other big markets that sell a lot of food. And places like BK and Wendy's usually have relatively cheap prices compared to places like Sonic. However, they're not compared to McDonald's, which makes the most money. And if they decrease prices down to McDonald's, they could make as much money as McDonald's usually does. But there are certain factors that go into making money in fast food chains, and to decrease the prices would mean they would make more profit. And I'm going to talk about 3 factors that would help this in terms of cost to make, relation to health, and competition. So these certain markets make billions of dollars per year, and according to Statista.com, McDonald's made $24.62 billion last year. Even though it's still a good profit amongst other places like Burger King and Sonic, it was still its lowest production year since 2010. Even though the price is lower, if the price is lower, though, more people will tend to buy, and the profit will increase. It'll increase to the regular rate that it was pre-2010. Burger King and Subway prices, however, are higher, and according to this chart, you can see that Subway, a sandwich there usually costs around $6.04, and as well as Wendy's costs $5.18, compared to McDonald's, which an average meal would cost $4.72. Now, in comparison, McDonald's makes much more money than Wendy's and Subway usually do, and due to this, it's probably because of their prices and how much they put into making certain factors in their items. These price comparisons are shown by Ashley Lutz at BusinessInsider.com, and she cites that McDonald's makes a lot of money just basically due to how much they put into making certain factors of production, and usually how they sell these day in and day out, comparing to Subway and Wendy's, which doesn't make usually as much money as McDonald's. McDonald's has the lowest prices, and therefore it obviously makes the most profit. However, if these places like Subway and Wendy's drive down how much it costs to make certain factors and what the prices are on the menu, they can make just nearly as much or even more than McDonald's, based on quality and certain people's preferences day in and day out. Also, many believe that healthy foods is more expensive food in terms of where they sell it at Harris Teeter and Lowe's Foods, but that's not exactly true. According to Kelly Ann Hawes, Kevin L. Sample, and Rebecca Walker Rezek at the Washington Post, healthy foods when valued at price compared to fast foods are about the same, and healthy foods are more dietary nutritional for people other than fast foods. When valued at price and calorie per food sold, healthy foods are about cheaper or on the same level than fast foods. So more people want to regulate to healthy foods in order to maintain a diet, or if you're exercising and you want to stay in shape, instead of these fast foods, which give you a lot of carbs and unnecessary nutritional factors that will help drive down what you do on a daily basis. The authors of the post conducted many experiments and concluded that if prices and health concerns remain at a constant, many people will aim towards eating healthier foods, and fast food markets will continue to lose profit, and competition will force some to go out of business, like McDonald's, like Burger King, and like Wendy's. Now, if people want to regulate back to making fast food and having fast food businesses make much more money, they should drive down prices below these healthy foods, because if healthy foods and fast food prices are about equal, more people will go toward the healthy foods. Regardless of what it tastes like, more people want to go for the dietary beneficiary instead of these fast food markets. Cameron Swanheimer, a worker at Chick-fil-A who's worked there for 3 years, him and his boss conducted that making a medium drink, such as a Coke at Chick-fil-A, including the lid, the straw, the ice, the foam cup, and the Coke, would combine to make around 50 cents. But the medium drink sells for $1.69, which is actually more than 200% more than what it makes the cost. So if they want to drive down these prices, they will make almost 200%. So if you drove it down to $1.09, it's still over 200% more than what it is to make, and you could still make more money if you lower the prices, because more people want to buy medium drinks than smaller ice cups or smaller drinks. Now, Jeb Graham, a professor at Business Insider, says that the biggest problem among fast food markets is that burger wars are rampant today, and that these burger wars will allow Wendy's and McDonald's and Burger King to force competition, and that this competition will continue to increase the price of these burgers. In this article, Graham says that prices of uncooked ground beef is up to 10.2% according to the Labor Department. Graham also states that prices of limited services, meals, and fast food chains are up 6% over the past 2 years, while food at home has dropped by 0.7%. Also, McDonald's CFO says that menu prices have gone up 3% from the second quarter compared to last year. Now, as you can see from earlier, McDonald's has made the lowest amount of money since 2010, when the prices were very high, and since their decline in prices, they've made more and more profit. However, over the past couple of years, though, since they increased their prices, their profit began to decrease, just like it was in 2010. So you can see the similarities between the prices and the profit from 2010 to 2016 in this chart. Also, many kids like myself and my roommates will rely on fast food because cooking isn't as much as a basic necessity as it is to go to a fast food store and buy all these foods at a cheaper cost. Michael Dorado, a student at Tri-County Technical College, said that he eats fast food more because it is usually faster and cheaper than it is to cook. But if these prices continue to rise in fast food markets, then he might look to cook more often, which could drive down their production because more people will follow that quota and more people will not go to fast food and just begin to cook at home. And they'll go for those healthy foods as well at places like Harris Teeter and Walmart. In conclusion, fast food chains are large businesses that make a substantial amount of money. However, with recent price increases, profit for these businesses has begun to decrease, and people will begin to buy healthier and cheaper foods. If fast food markets refuse to decrease profit, then price, then profit will continue to decline.